Welcome back, pals, to another one of these Marvel Legends toy reviews. I'm Tyler, here to crack open another windowless package of Marvel Legends to check out a new action figure. So this one is strange. I think that's the best way to start off here. This is a strange pick. It's one of the weirdest Marvel Legends choices that they've decided to make an action figure in a while, I think. And especially to put this in a wave where it's like Iron Man, Captain America, and then this character we're talking about, Orb. It's a little weird. It's granted a little weird. But Orb, he kind of has a soft spot in my heart, much like his soft, squishy eyeball head. So the Orb is actually a Ghost Rider villain, first appearing in Marvel Team Up number 15, I believe, which was a Spider-Man Ghost Rider team up issue. I think it was the first time Ghost Rider and Spider-Man teamed up. Teamed up? Is that the past tense? I don't know. But yeah, so Ghost Rider kind of encounters Orb multiple times throughout, his history. But I guess he doesn't really come to prominence until Jason Aaron's original Sin storyline. So yeah, the original Sin storyline that kind of killed off Uatu the Watcher, made Nick Fury this bigger character, and it had a lot of weird team ups in it. That is a weird book. I would recommend checking it out. It's Jason Aaron and Mike Deodato. It has a lot of weird combinations of characters. I think Winter Soldier and Rocket Raccoon team up in that. Moon Knight teams up with it's someone weird like Beast or somebody like that. It's just a wacky book, and it's a weird murder mystery with Orb as the central villain. It's wacky. It's a lot of fun though. In fact, if you're anyone, Jason Aaron loves him the Orb. So the Orb shows up a lot in Jason Aaron's run. Hey George, how's it going? But yeah, I would say like if there's an Avengers book, I think he showed up in the most recent Jason Aaron Avengers run twice actually. I think he shows up once with the Orb kind of participating in who's going to control the Phoenix Force, which that's a weird choice. And then he also, I think, gets unceremoniously killed by the new Masters of Evil. So that's the thing as well. So yeah, anytime the Orb shows up, I just imagine like Jason Aaron just like peeking his head up, like oh, there he is. Hold on, let me just push him out of the way. Sorry, Jason. You got to go away for a second. But yeah, he's an action figure now. It's weird. I like weird. Let's check this one out. This is part of the Puff Adder wave. So let's crack open Marvel's Orb. Is it Orb? Is it the Orb? The box just says Orb. I thought it was the Orb. I don't know. Let's see what we got in store. And here he is, the Orb. Or is it Orb? This is the whole thing. Let me know if you know the answer to that. But this is a deep cut. I'm excited to see this character in action figure form. We don't get a lot of Ghost Rider villains, especially after that HasLab. So I'm cool with them doing more of them. Especially such like a weird, off the cuff kind of wacky character like Orb. But I do love how they added this little laser gun with him too. He doesn't have much to him, but like the character doesn't have much to him. I don't even know if he rides a motorcycle normally. But he's got this big old red body. The pins are evident here, which are kind of old. And you can see those veins in it because, this is just the Bucky Cat mold. Let's put it next to Daredevil, which I always have handy. It's the exact same body. This is an old mold and kind of weird to see in 2023. I think we should get past that Bucky Cat mold, especially when we have Vulcan. Like, it's fine. The gloves are cool. There's like a weird leathery finish to like the gloves and those like piratey Taskmaster-esque boots. His head's great. There's a little bit of articulation to the head. It goes left and right. You can go like a 360 around, and it has some up and down angling. Almost like the ab crunch that it has for his head. But there's not much angling you could do there. My figure was a little loose, honestly. So that's a little weird to see out of the box, but sometimes it happens. Let's see if we can check out the back here. I'm tired of the peg on the back. Unless like the character has a need for it, get rid of the pegs. No more pegging. You can quote me on that one, guys. But let's stand him up next to his arch rival here. With let's bring Ghost Rider in. This is the most recent retro wave Ghost Rider, which surprisingly is not really his retro colors, but whatever. It's fine. It's all good. I did a review on this too, and you can check out. So you can check out what I thought about this Ghost Rider in my Ghost Rider review. So these are two really weird characters. It fits. They're kind of made for each other. Like when you think of Ghost Riders, villains, you think, oh, like Blackout. But no, the orb I always think of. I like how shiny his head is too. Like maybe they can use that on like a Ruby Tuesday or an 8-Ball figure. I like weird, wacky D-list villains like that. But yeah, weird toy. There he is. That's the Marvel Legends The Orb action figure. So, he's fun. He's fun. I'm kind of two minds about this, honestly. I love the choice of choosing Orb as a character to represent this like weird Avengers-esque kind of wave, this Puff Adder wave. And I love having weird characters. So in that regard, this is great. I think the head, is it a sculpt? Can you even consider this a sculpt? The head, his weird eyeball there. It works well. It reminds me of like those little Halloween eyeball toys you would get, or like you'd go to an arcade and you'd get it for like 5 tickets. It's just like a ball eyeball. It's dumb. It's stupid. It's kind of campy, but I love it. It's great. But on the second hand, this feels like a dated action figure. This is on the Bucky cap mold, which we just got a new Bucky cap announced. So like, that's how old the mold is that we're making new ones of that character. And to see like I have this, and I showed it previously, but like side by side, Daredevil, which I don't even know what year this was released. This has got to be close to 7 years at this point. I'll fact check myself below. But it's like, it's an old mold to put on the body, there's still pins in it. I mean, he's kind of monotone the way his color scheme is. It's just a lot of red. So you don't really see the pins, but like, I feel like we're in a pinless world at this point. There's no need for that. So because of that, I'm going to give this guy a rating out of, how many eyeballs out of 5? I'm going to give this, I think, I want to say 2 eyeballs out of 5, but I'm going to give it a 2.5 out of 5. Just because that eyeball, and it's a weird character, kind of bumps it up half an eyeball for me. So yeah, it's a 2.5 out of 5 for this. I'm gonna say though, I wish they would do more of these kinds of characters. Maybe do updated, molds for him. That Vulcan body's great. The Renewing Your Vow Spider-Man, great. Let's do some stuff with that. Yeah. So, thanks guys. Thanks for coming. Thanks for checking this review out. Thanks for watching me play with this eyeball, dude. If you like what I do here, feel free to subscribe. Do that little, is it a bell? I don't even know what the icon is anymore. Subscribe, notifications, like, comment, all that jazz. Join us live, where it's not just me. You can join us at the Comics Pals podcast show every Saturday at 10:15 Eastern Standard Time, where we talk about the news and comics and comic book movies. And join us on Thursdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we usually review at least 4 new books that came out, the Wednesday and Tuesday before. Sometimes 5, but at least one of those will be a listener pick, which you can vote on Twitter. I believe at round 1-ish every Saturday, the poll goes up. And that's there for about half a week. So definitely check that stuff out. Check out the other stuff on our show. We got Comics Versus. Me and Sean did a whole who is the best mutant in Marvel Comics. A whole little thing there. There'll be more of those coming out as well. But until next time for my next toy review, if you guys have ideas for what to name this show, I'm too busy editing and doing the show that I keep forgetting to come up with a name for it. So if you have an idea, please let me know. I'd appreciate that. But yeah, until next time, see you, pals.